am so excited. I mean, talk about keeping it in the family. For those of you that don't know, I was a beauty queen. Yes, I was Miss West Africa 1990. Yes, decades ago. And then it's come back full circle with my beautiful niece Farah, who is competing to be Miss Alberta. I want you guys to sponsor, to support her. She has a wonderful support page. Please go right ahead and support her. Please, please, please. She is absolutely beautiful and amazing. I remember when Farah was born, and to see her now walking on stage and winning all of these beauty competitions just warms my heart. So I want to use my platform to spread the word out there. Please support my wonderful niece Farah and just click onto the link and give her all the support that you can. I will deeply, deeply, deeply I will deeply appreciate it. And Farah, congratulations. Congratulations. Well, you know you're my daughter anyway, because I don't have daughters. So you are my daughter. It doesn't matter who birthed you. You're my daughter. And I am so, so proud of you. Fumi Nation, this is the first. Yes, my darlings. The next generation doing wonderful and amazing things. And for Farah to walk out on these platforms and really follow in my steps, in my footsteps, I am absolutely speechless. And I want you to support her. Okay, all of my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for everything. I love you guys. Mwah. Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we, my babies? Let me know if you want me to do like a scarf tutorial so that I'll show you how I tie my scarves. Today has just been really crazy, hectic, busy, and I have to go out. So when I need to go out, I just put on a scarf and I put on my sunglasses. If I'm not able to put on makeup, put a little lip gloss, and I am out the door. What do you think, my darlings? Do we live? Do we love? And this is how I like to travel. Be on the plane, be incognito. Although it doesn't help that much because Fumi is everywhere. You always notice me. So that's how I love to travel. Yeah. Nice and easy. That way my afro is not flat at the back of my head. But this is such a wonderful, beautiful way of traveling. And also, you don't have to wear earrings because you can just cover your ears like so. And you just look really classy and elegant. All right, talking about traveling, we have our wonderful, beautiful sister here who traveled to go and meet a man. Yep. And this is how it kind of played out. Yeah. Let us just say that the surprise was on her.
So I am devastated. So I met this dude online, and I flew out here to Miami. He is not picking up. The phone is going straight to voicemail. I've been calling him since I got to this airport. This is fucking unbelievable. I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. I didn't get no rental. I didn't get no hotel. Like, he books all of that stuff. So now I'm just sitting here, and his phone is going straight to voicemail. So irritated. Like, I know I did not just get played.
And she's a beautiful girl. Absolutely beautiful. With those gorgeous eyes, beautiful mouth, I love her forehead. She's beautiful. And I did this episode because coincidentally 3 Fumi Nation daughters and nieces has sent me messages in my DMs on Instagram and had talked about how they had been stood up at the airport after meeting various partners online and he did not show up. So I thought I would cover this. First and foremost, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, because I do strongly advise, because of the times that we are in now, where things have changed so very much, that I encourage dating online. I encourage going to football games. I encourage you going to steakhouses, libraries, going to the gymnasiums. You know, I encourage you to go out so that you have a possibility of meeting your partner. I also want to tell you this, and this is personally from me. When things don't work out, you are being taught something. You will learn more in your failures and disappointments and your challenges than anything else. You don't learn from your successes, you learn from your failures and from your challenges. And I tell you here and now, what you have learned here is that you dodged the bullet. This guy is not somebody you want to marry. This is not somebody who has integrity, who is reliable, who is straightforward and or honest. That's not somebody that is going to be a good father. This is somebody who will bounce the second things get tough. He did you a favor because with a clear conscience, you know that you were sincere. With a clear conscience, you left your home and traveled all the way to see this guy. And that's why I always have the book of rules, because you should never travel to see anybody. And if you do, let him come and see you first. Let him come. Let him come with a plan. Let him come with arrangements. Let him come. And if he cannot, let him pay for the flight. He has to be invested the way you are also invested. Darling, cry over it because you could have saved your ticket and done something else. But you see me, I will enjoy Miami. My God, the beaches in Miami, live and love. Take 1-2 days, book into a motel that's not too expensive if you can afford it, and enjoy a day or two in Miami. Take some pictures, go swimming. You know why? Turn a tragedy into victory. Who is to say that you don't end up meeting somebody there because you did not throw all of your eggs in one basket for this buffoon? I've done it many a time and it has turned out to my advantage. Cry over it. Cry over it. You allowed that because I don't know how much time you invested in talking to him over the phone, whether you were doing FaceTime, whether you were talking on WhatsApp, whatever. But if that's how he's going to behave, never speak to him again. That's it. You are done with him. And who's to say he didn't have a girlfriend? Who's to say that he said come thinking that you might not? Knowing that he has a girlfriend, he has a wife, he has children. You did not know any of that. Consider yourself very lucky that it did not get any further, because you are as free as a bird from this guy. Do you know how many marriages, well, I try to cover as many as I can here on the channel, that regret marrying the guy? Just yesterday, or was it the day before yesterday, I talked about a woman who was married for 10 years and her husband had a vasectomy, so she did not have any children with him. Unbeknownst to her, he had a first wife in another country whom he had married 5 years before he married her, And then he had another woman who had a 10-year-old child by him. Do you think that if I spoke to her and I said, how about I reverse the time, that she wouldn't take it? That she wouldn't have run in the opposite direction if she came face to face with her husband who had stolen 17 years of her life away, that she cannot get back? That's what I'm trying to tell you. You might be standing there thinking, oh my God, I did this, that, and the third. But God revealed this to you. Oh yeah. He put it in play and said, I have bigger plans for you, my beautiful daughter. If he has not called you in 3-4 weeks, call it a day. Again, cry over it, over the fantasy in your head that you thought this relationship was going to be the best thing since pockets on jeans. Because that's what we do. That's what we do. Oh my God, I'm not married. If I was married, we would have been this, that, and the third, da, 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 da. You married the wrong guy because you refuse to let him go. Because even though he has shown you all of the red flags and all of the rules that you did not put in place, you still want to pursue him. But our Father up above, he loves you. He loves you so much more than you love yourself sometimes. And he says, Fumi, you know, you will not marry at 25. You will not even marry at 35. You will marry at 40. But the husband that I give to you, he will be your everything. He will elevate your life. And you know what? You will wait damn near almost another 10 years before you have your son. But when your son comes, he will be your everything. Timing, disappointments, challenges, redirections, unexpected, embrace every single one, every single stage, because you are being redirected to the greatness and for the greatness and for the ultimate happy and the unbelievable joy that God has put in place for you. When I tell you, I want you to believe me. I want you to believe it. It's called what? The power of surrender. The power of what? The power of surrender. We are not able to surrender. You want to hold on, hold on, hold on, and yet it's unplugged by the wall. But you are holding on to a dead cord. You are giving life to lifeless and dead relationships across the board. Intimate, platonic, career-wise, it's a dead career. It's not giving you anything, but you're holding on because you say you're invested. You're holding on to the relationship because you've come this far. You're holding on to the marriage because you've got children, but it's dead and lifeless. And by you holding on to it, you are killing everything else you're attached to it. The power of surrender. It's powerful to let go and lead by blind faith. You can't see, but you put one foot in front of the other because you have faith and because you're a good person. I believe that we are good people and terrible things happen to us for a reason. But I promise you, baby girl, just like this young lady here too, move on. Get over it. You dodged the bullet. You dodged the bullet. Before I go, a quick story, and I think I've said it before. There was a guy I was dating, and again, I held on to him and refused to see all of the red flags. Needless to say, he dumped me. I went begging. Yeah, me. I went begging, I went pleading, oh my God, please, this, that, and the third. He said, no, Fumi, me and you, kabash. We're done. With the tail between my legs, I went home and I cried. I think for like a week or two. Anyway, I was coming to New York, and I had Adrian, and Ula was by my side when somebody called my name Fumi, and I turned around and it was him. And he was divorced. He was going to see his daughter because the mother had her. And he said, Fumi, wow, you look so beautiful. Is this your son? And I said, yes. And I said, this is my husband, Ula. And he said hello to Ula. And he looked at me like this. I should have married you. And I told him right there, I said, you shouldn't have. You married who you were supposed to marry, and I married who I was supposed to marry. I just didn't know it at that time, but God said, you know what, Fumi, I have other plans for you. He was disheveled, and I think, I've said it before and I say it again, I think the most shocking part of it was, in my head, he looked so tall. He was barely my height. And he looked disheveled in a way, older in a way, but unkempt, aged, haggard, stressed. And I felt so sorry for him because I always want the best for everyone. And had he been there with his wife and his daughter, I would have been happy for him because I was happy for myself. I would have said it worked out. And that was how I moved and walked on. And I turned and he was still watching me, looking at me as I went on with my family. I will never forget it. And I'm talking about, about 15 years after the fact. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you I'll see you sooner than later. All of my love. Baby, we have the t-shirts back in stock, my darlings. What is delayed is not denied. We have it in blue. Since you loved it so very much indeed, my darlings, you better go ahead and get your t-shirt before it sells out, because I just might go ahead and do a yellow t-shirt for you and an orange t-shirt. You have to bear in mind, Baby Girl is a small brand. We are self-funding here, so I can only do so much. But yes, the t-shirt is back and I am living and loving. I also have a surprise for you. Yes. You asked and I said, why not? We have brought the black t-shirt back. What is delayed is not denied. Are we living and loving?
Guys, my name is ENITAN, hair coach. I am UK's first ever hair coach and a trichologist. We are a team of trichologists and hair coaches here in W6 London, and we help those who are desperate and have tried and everything else has failed. We look after those who have chronic scalp concerns, flaky, itchy scalp that's been going on for many years. We help those that have hair loss that has progressed instead of improved, and we help those that just generally want to have a better understanding of better quality hair, length, volume, and reduce that dryness. Visit us by clicking